40 years here soon. I'm going to get wizard powers. That's crazy. 40 fucking years? Well, this should be interesting. Came across this Reddit thread today, bruh. How do so many guys go years without intimacy? I'm assuming this must be from a woman. Uh, I seen this a lot, specifically on Reddit. There are guys that go 15 plus years without romance or sex. And I just wonder how. Like, does it become less desirable over time? Do you just pretend not to care? Do you get angry or scared? Is there a possible reason why? Just so many questions. Yeah, it got to be from a woman because a man would definitely understand. I mean, shit, hell, as a man, it's hard for me to understand that though, bro. But we're gonna tap into it. Edit. I think the how part of the question is coming off the wrong way. It's more like how do you handle it, not a how did this happen. Apologies for the misunderstanding. I promise I'm not trying to insult anyone. I just wanted to hear that perspective instead of just assuming this is how that specific group of people feel. And this would definitely be the incel group, involuntarily celibate for 15 plus years, though, bro. It's like, let's see what the bros is talking about, though. This shit came out 7 days ago. 1.8 thousand comments, dog. It's infinitely more difficult for a man to get laid than a woman. That's why. I mean, yeah, that is definitely valid, but it's not answering the question though. I'm curious myself to see how bros handle it going 15 years without a woman's touch, bro. Hold on, last date I went on was 4 years ago. We dated for like 3 weeks, then she ended it. I'm just tired of constantly chasing women and getting absolutely nothing in return. The juice isn't worth the squeeze anymore. I mean, that's the problem. You out here chasing. Don't be chasing nothing, bro. Just go out here and be you, do you. You ain't got to be in pursuit of nothing, bro. Just as long as you working on yourself, being the best motherfucker you can be, dog. That's all you can hope for, and that's all you can ask for, bro. But chasing, man, don't be gassing none of these fucking women and blowing their heads up, making them feel like they above you, bro. No, motherfucker, we are not the same. But yeah, I get it though. If you out here in this goddamn rat race trying to chase hoes, man, but that's where dudes fuck up. Do not be chasing no women. It don't work that way. Some guys don't have to try and they get attention from women. Other guys go through life invisible to some women. So I figure I can either keep swiping on the apps, keep chasing women, keep failing over and over, or I can just try and work on other things in my life I can control. I don't want to become some bitter man that's hateful towards women, so I just cut them out of my life. It's really been better for my mental health. Well, that's valid. If he can recognize that shit's been better for his mental health, man. But still, like, you ain't got to be chasing them. Don't chase them, bro. Just have casual, just talk to him like a regular person and then let shit go from there. You ain't got to make it blatantly obvious that you are in pursuit of this woman, bro. Just, hey, what's happening? How you doing? There's chemistry there. You got something to fucking go off of, man. But chasing, nah, we don't do that, bro. We don't do that, right? Soon as you feel like you're in a race, soon as you feel like you're out here doing the most to get women's attention, you're lost. You know what I'm saying? It's a job. You out here struggling. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're failing. No, fuck that, bro. Just be you. You know what I'm saying? And there's things to do to make it easier. You know what I'm saying? Like working on your social skills, getting in the motherfucking gym, building your confidence. There's things you can do to build your confidence, period. But, you know what I'm saying? You out here chasing them, dog. That's where dudes fuck up. I deleted social networks and dating apps. I was disgusted by these virtual environments. If I meet a woman, it will be live. Yeah, that's definitely a spade, bro. That's where most men fuck up out here trying to find wifey on dating apps, bro. Dating apps is only for. That's it. That's all it's for. All y'all on these dating apps, bro. Every woman y'all match with is getting by multiple men, or they entertaining men to potentially get. And you one of these, as it's difficult to get. I mean, you ain't even getting responded to in the first place, bro. That's why you should just get off dating apps, bro. Dating apps is a fucking black hole, bro. It's no good for anybody. Nowadays, right now, hell nah, bro. It's just fucking everybody's heads up, making men feel depressed and making women feel like gods. Social media has destroyed the fabric of our society. Nothing had destroyed women more than that shit. Now we have the feminist boss bitch movement that is simply disgusting. I've seen it with the vast majority of women I've dated. I'm going to another country to find a mate. Call me whatever you want. I'm not risking 50% on a group that initiates 80% of divorces. Finding that traditional, loyal woman in America is like winning the lottery. Too many schlores. Bro, sound like me. They are out there. They're just hard to find, dog. They don't put themselves out there like that, bro. The whores scream loud and proud, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the motherfuckers that you don't want to be hearing that scream the loudest, that are the easiest to find, right? Boss bitches, the slowers, out here loud and proud. You know what I'm saying? Raging feminist liberals, loud and proud. You know what I'm saying? Ghetto ass hood boogers from the black community, loud and proud. Like the motherfuckers that all the worst stereotypes of these groups have the loudest fucking voices, man. But they be, I ain't gonna say these boss bitches are the minority of women, but I mean, there's a good portion of them, but there's also a good portion of them that want to be traditional, want to be wifey, and want to hold you down and all that shit, bro. It's just harder to find them because they don't put themselves out there like that, right? They're not gonna be on these dating apps. They're not gonna be in the club. They're not gonna be at the fucking bars. They're gonna be, I don't know where the fuck they're gonna be. Matter of fact, if you're a woman watching this and you align with the women that men want, where the fuck can they find you? Y'all don't go nowhere. Y'all don't go out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't go out to get found. You know what I'm saying? Go to the farmer's market. The desire never goes away for me, at least. You just become numb to it. Damn. I wish I could become numb to it, but it's the opposite for me. I constantly think about sex like all the time, but I have no game, very shy, broke, and unattractive. Like, you gotta take accountability, bro. You have no game, you can work on that. There's things you can do to work on that. The things you can control: game, shyness, broke, unattractiveness as well. There's things you can do to mitigate that, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's things you can do to make yourself look better. And then if you got game and you ain't shy, you super outgoing, you fucking funny, bro. That shit works wonders, dog. It's some real goddamn gremlins out here that can pull some women, dog. Right? They few and far between, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's possible. Right? And it's gonna be hard regardless because you a fucking man, dog. It is what it is. You being a bitch, giving up and just going dry for 15 years, that ain't gonna cut it. All you're gonna do is continue jacking off for years, bro. Any motherfucker out here that can align with this, bro, just bros that need help, confidence building, hell, game building, dating, finance, all that shit, man. Pull up to my motherfucking community, bro. Pull up to my online self-development community, bro, dog. Confidence is pivotal. It's mandatory. It's required to be successful in any regard out here as a man, bro. If you ain't confident, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. I can show you how to get confident, bro. That's light work. I can make anybody confident. That's light work. Pull up. I feel like kissing and having sex, but I avoid looking for new women. Overall, it's not worth it because you can't go looking. You can't go looking, but you got to place yourself in positions to be successful, bro. You ain't got to be out here looking, but you know what I'm saying? Next time you on a fucking computer, bro, take your ass to goddamn Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? Take your ass to the motherfucking mall or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And just go to the bar just working on social skills, bro. There's things you could do, bro. You just got to stop being fucking shy and stop being soft and get better at what you're doing. I kind of have to. I certainly didn't want to go 15 plus years of having my romantic sex life be non-existent. But no woman has ever been interested in me in that way. How do you know, though, bro? How do you know? Like, in order for that to be accurate, every woman that you may have been interested in, you don't know what the fuck was going on behind their eyes. Unless you went up and spoke to each and every one of them. But I doubt you did that. Right? See, I like to talk to a motherfucker like this, bro. No woman has ever been interested in me in that way. You don't know that, bro. You don't know who the fuck is interested in you, right? Even if you motherfucking ugly as hell, dog, you don't fucking know that, bro. I have to publicly act like I don't care because nobody wants to hear a guy talk about how he can't get to have a romantic slash sex life, especially when it's easy for them to have it. What I'm going through isn't healthy for anyone, but no one cares. So, of course, no one cares, bro. The only motherfucker that should care is you, and you need to fix the situation, bro. I got a bunch of questions, bro. Like, how much do you put yourself out there? Right? Are you swinging above your pay grade? Right? Are you willing to go below what you believe that you're qualified for? Right? Maybe you a fucking 4. Right? You may need to consider hollering at a 2. Like 15 years with no intimacy, no romantic sex life, bro. Bro, like you better go pull you a gremlin just to have some type of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like beggars can't be choosers. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you don't know, bro. You don't know who was into you. At like 100%, you don't fucking know that. It's probably based on what you think. You know what I'm saying? But when you assume shit, you look like an asshole. About the same time span for me, last girlfriend I had was in mid-20s. However, one, I'm constantly fighting off accusations of being gay. Two, I'm not really interested in finding women to settle down with as of today. Maybe I'm just a romantic. It's like, yeah, if you're giving off gay vibes, yeah, that's. I mean, 2025, bro. 2025, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? The soft man era is real in the field. Is it soft man era? Like the feminine man era is real in the field, bro. Like these women, these little younger whippersnapper bitches, they claim to like feminine men, bro. So you should be good in that regard, dog. Y'all can hold each other and cry together watching little rom coms and shit. What exactly would be the other option for these guys? Killing themselves? Being intimate with a woman, believe it or not, requires a woman. Pretend not to care, as opposed to complaining about it and being labeled a misogynist. The amount of intentional ignorance in this question is insulting. Nah, this ain't it. And that's why your ass is gonna fucking stay dry because you got a mindset like this. You know what I'm saying? You should never go to the extent of killing yourself because you can't get a woman, bro. There's other things you can occupy. There's other things to occupy your time with that will better the chances of you getting a fucking woman, bro. There's so much shit out here for you to boss up mentally, physically, financially, all that shit to give you confidence to go out here and attract fucking women, bro. Right? We have never been in this fucking time that we in right now where you have all this shit out here available to you to be better. We've never been in a time where we have this amount of resources, free resources available to you for you to literally build yourself into the man you want to become. Right? Rewind this bitch 20, 30 years ago when all you had available to you was encyclopedias and word of mouth and, you know, you had nothing available to you. Right then, that's rough. I mean, it's still ways to get around it, but that's rough. Nowadays, bro, with the internet, dog, with all this fucking information out here to fucking get you right, to get you where you need to be, and we coming up with all these fucking excuses, dog. Like, hoes aside, women aside, intimacy aside, there's things you can do to build your fucking confidence, bro, where you don't think like this, dog. I know how it's gonna sound, bro. It's coming from you. You ain't gotta worry about, you know what I'm saying, getting bitches. Look at your girl and you get women, da 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 da, bro. I'm saying, I can't relate. I can't relate. I don't know how that is. Only way I can relate to it is my hatred for like the whore epidemic, right? And I am definitely a anomaly with men in regards to the disdain I have from porn and whores and women out here doing the most to get attention from men, where typically men get lured into that shit, especially like incel. They fucking leech off y'all. They exploit y'all. You know what I'm saying? So the point I'm trying to make is, like, say for instance, if my girl was keeping sex from me, and I'm locked in my relationship, I'm literally stuck. I can't go nowhere and get box outside of it. I don't want to say box. I can't get intimacy from a woman because relationship I'm in and she holding from me, right? You know what I'm saying? But you know, I got kids or whatnot. This is a real life scenario, a real life situation that a lot of men are in. You know what I'm saying? They're handcuffed to their relationship because of the kids or the marriage or whatnot, bro. And women weaponize sex over them. A lot of times men step out, cheat with whomever, or escorts or whatnot. It would be easy for a motherfucker like me to remain sexless for as long as it would take to remove myself from that situation, which could be years or which could just be indefinite, because I would be so busy arming my mind. There's so much shit out here that I can consume and dive into to keep me distracted from that, which gonna serve me benefit as well. Instead of falling into this deep hole of depression, hating the fucking world because I feel like I'm such a fucking victim and bitches don't fucking like me, there's things that every man out here can do to empower themselves to feel like that motherfucker, to feel empowered, to feel confident, where feelings like this of being lost or left out would never even cross your mind because of the amount of work you put into yourself to become whatever type of man you're trying to be. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to like finding your purpose and staying on path to that shit, dog, where if you just laser focused on whatever the fuck it is you want to do, you ain't even thinking about these whores in the fucking first place. And then when you laser focus, especially for motherfuckers like this, like literal incels, right? Just you gotta find your. I mean, it's a job, it's a task, but if the situation is that fucking terrible where you going decades without having no fucking sex, bro, you need to do something. You got a lot of time to fucking do it too, because you ain't wasting time on chasing hoes, because you can't, right? Spend your time on yourself, building yourself up, laser focused on an objective, a goal, the purpose, dog, and then it'll bring that world that much more closer to you. Right, when women ain't worried about, or ain't concerned about what you may look like, they worried about or concerned about who the fuck you is, or who the fuck you are, and what you can do, and the presence you got, dog. There's so much shit you can do to change that, bro, and change your whole fucking perspective, bro. This is all perspective. This ain't facts. This is all perspective, right? You can change your perspective by locking in and just becoming a dog. But I know how it's gonna sound, bro. I need to be one of y'all for that damn message to hit. But, you know, I talk to people like y'all behind the scenes all the goddamn time, bro. Pull up, bro. Pull up, dog. I guarantee you, bro. I'm about to roll some shit out now. In a week or two, I'm about to roll some shit out now. Specifically for bros that struggle in this realm. Pull up, bro. Pull up. I'm telling you, dog. That's what I'm passionate about at this point. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been sitting. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. I'm on my fucking rampage with the male empowerment shit, trying to get bros right mentally, where, you know, you fix your life and we can fix the fucking world, bro. When the men get right, the world get right. But fuck the world if you struggling like this. Work on yourself. If you get right, you locked in, homie. You accept it or let it destroy you. Don't do that. I mean, seeing your father, uncle, and other male relatives and friends get fucked over by divorce law sure does help justify staying single and even celibate. Is this bait? They don't have a choice and don't want to rape anyone, so there's not much they can do. Hold on, let me go back and read the question. I've seen this a lot, specifically on Reddit. There are guys that go 15 plus years without romance or sex, and I just wonder how. Like, does it become less desirable over time? Do you just pretend not to care? Do you get angry or scared? Is there a possible reason why? Just so many questions. She's asking you what your experience are, but you know, these fools are getting triggered. I mean, seeing your father, uncle, and other male relatives and friends get fucked over by divorce law sure does help justify staying single. She ain't asking you why you're single. She's asking you how you feel with this experience. How does the experience feel? Is this bait? They don't have a choice and don't want to rape anyone, so there's not much they can do. 40 years here soon. I'm going to get wizard powers. That's crazy. 40 fucking years? God damn. 40 fucking years. Your dick don't work no more, bro. Your testosterone is, yeah, you just jacking off. You jacking off. Your balls is small, your dick unstrength, your testosterone is low as fuck, and you have no confidence. You are a fucking doormat. For 40, that's criminal, bro. That's criminal, dog. Like unless your ass out here missing legs and arms and you a goddamn burn victim or something, bro. But I'm just saying, dog. It have to be some shit like that. 40 fucking years. Like your ass better not be obese. You better not be a fat fuck talking about 40 years, bro. Don't know really. You just accept that it's not part of your life and get on with your day. What's the alternative? Wallow in it and be a desperate, sad, lonely dickhead? Do I sometimes wish I could have a different life? Sure, I guess, but whatever. Edit. I'm 47 and it's been 16 years, by the way. I'm not some 23-year-old saying never. LOL if that matters. Bro, this shit's depressing, dog. But, this is the shit I'm trying to. These are the bros I'm trying to help. Even though it may sound like I'm fucking dogging bros. And I gotta keep it a bean, bro. I'm not gonna be sensitive with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Talk to y'all men like men and just talk to you straight up. I can't talk to y'all like women like, oh my god, it's okay, I understand it. No, bitch. There's you a man, bro. It's on you. Ain't nobody gonna fucking save you. Ain't nobody gonna fucking just find some pussy and give it to you on the goddamn plate. No, you gotta place yourself in position to be successful. Do things gonna make that shit easier for you. And I ain't never saying it's gonna be easy, but there's things you can do to make it easier. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, y'all better not be out here trying to get y'all motherfucking like who the bad bitches. You see, y'all shouldn't be out here trying to get no tens. You know what I'm saying? BBLs and duck lips and titties and shit. Y'all better get y'all, you know what I'm saying, Joanne that work at goddamn Dollar Tree, right? That smoke cigarettes and shit, right? Beggars can't be choosers, dog. If you that goddamn dry. Anybody telling y'all to go out here and get no fucking girl, no fucking wife, divorce this and take half that. You ain't anybody talking about that. She talking about intimacy, bruh. And whores do exist, right? You can pay for it. 40 years, you can pay for it. 40 years, you better not have no. You better not. There better not be 1 ounce of pride in you, dog. You know what I'm saying? You better not feel like you too good to go buy you a slower. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what slores is for. Motherfuckers like you, right? And them slores, if you find you the right one, can speak power into you or something. You know what I mean? Anyway, all these fucking victims, bro. Stop being a victim. Pull up. Let's get you right.